Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're domiciled in the world. This is Radio Biafra, USA 2. My name is Mazi Peters. I will hail from Newi in Newi province of Biafra land. One more time I say welcome to another live broadcast from New York City under the auspices of our mother station, Radio Biafra London. Our leader's name is Mazi NNAMDI'S. And before we proceed, customarily we have to pray. We're asking our leader, Mazi NNAMDI'S, to lead us in prayer. Let us pray.
Without whom we cannot function, and unto him we give every honor and every adoration wherever you are. I will ask you, if you are in the spirit, to remain so. If you are outside the spirit, we ask you to come into it. Because what we are preaching from here is a gospel of redemption, as directed by Chukwukika himself in heaven. And this very gospel, we must preach it. Therefore, we must pray. We give thanks unto thee, O Elohim, for there is none like thee. There can never be any like thee. You are the beginning and the end. You are the Alpha and the Omega. Our lives are in the palm of your hands. We commit all that we are unto thee. We have come as the ancients did before us, as our ancestors did before we came, to offer praise and adoration unto your holy name and no other. For we do not worship any idol. We do not worship anything born of a human being. We do not worship anything carved out of a tree. We do not bow down before anything molded with the hands of men. It's only thee that we worship. That is why we have come this very evening on this hallowed platform that you yourself created, to offer you unadulterated praise and to hand over to thee all that we can ever become, because Biafra is yours. This very family of IPOB, you molded yourself. You decreed that IPOB must come, and now that we have come, that we may worship thee, O Elohim, please accept our offering of praise and sacrifice unto your holy name, because there is no other like thee. We will continue to adore thee. We will continue to worship thee. And as I said before, and I will reiterate, as we pray unto thee, that Biafra is your possession, we will sacrifice Biafra unto thee, that you may guide us in all that we do. It's only you that sees the hearts of men. If there is anything that we are hiding, if there is anything that we have concealed from our people, oh Elohim, you will judge us very harshly. But if our hands are clean, our hearts very pure, you will bless IPOB, and you will bless me, and you will bless my family, because it's a promise from you. All our hope and our trust is upon thee. May your name be glorified. May you be exalted. May you, O Elohim, be praised. Now and forevermore we pray. Iyke.
In geography. Is it wrong to go for freedom? After due process, after due services, as the world constitution says. I'm praying to the whole world. Shall we die before the rescue? Shall we die before you come? Shall we die before you come? way for them. Do not tell the Rastaman who is saying the fact. If you tell the Rastaman, you are telling the truth. Yeah, man. Rastaman. Some say if you sing a song, they will chase you. Do not chase the Rastaman who is saying the truth. Yeah, man. If you chase the Rastaman, you are chasing the truth. Never harass the Rastaman who is crying for freedom. Shall we die before you come to our rescue? Shall we die before you come to our rescue? I'm asking the world. They are killing my people, the innocent souls. Oh my God, thanks. Oh my God. Politicians in this country, their salaries are excessive. Not even good to mention with mouth. When the Babylonians were messing up, God say you know one them. Rastaman, they are pushing us to the wall. When the Babylonians were messing up, Jebina, you say you know one them. Fire chase them and burn them. Don't kill the Rastaman, don't kill the truth. They say restructure Nigeria, they say no way. When they say restructure Nigeria, some say no go work. They say restructure Nigeria, some say no way, no way.
People, because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood, but they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. Ipob is very special, exceptionally special, the largest mass movement in the whole world bar none. And we did it because Chukwokika Biama is with us. We did it because Chukwokika Biama created Ipob himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist. Because we are not stopping. I am a NNAMDI'S and I don't stop until I get what I want.
No way. Why stopping the people going? Shall we die before you come to our rescue? I'm asking the world. Shall we die before you come to our rescue? Shall we die before you come to our rescue? Get up, get up, get up. Shall we die before you come to our rescue? Israelites, we call you. Come and make freedom. Trump, where are you? Come and free the people of God. Biafra is reality. was to join you. Biafra's agitation, we don't fight anymore. We don't want to fight again. We are praying for freedom. Give them your friend the next 20 years.
That's what we're talking about. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We have a lot coming up this morning. A few things I want to talk about. Just get them out. I have a few announcements that's here. The first one comes from our brother China Sanworu, and I have to get that on air for you to listen to what he's saying. And then Simon Ekpa is here reporting, making a special report. And that also is important, something that we have to listen to about the declaration by the Inspector General of Police on Anambra people. And our people, our leader has told us in 14 days, 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So stay put, don't go away. We are going to get there. We know what we want. We know what is going to happen. Just keep your fingers crossed. He never says things that he never does or talk and do. That's what we call him, and that's what exactly he is. And there's nothing anybody can do. This is Radio Biafra. So let's listen to Simon Ekpa starting up today's program. Later on, then we'll listen to Simon Woru. Simon Ekpa and China Sanworu. I'm so sorry. We're going to listen to two of them. Then I have a few other things that I need to talk about before we open up the line for our conversations. Listen to this. Let's see what Simon is saying here.
Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. Let me use this opportunity to alert everyone about what is going on in the eastern part of Nigeria, in Biafra land. There has been a lot of killings in Imo State. There has been a lot of killings in Ebonyi State, and this killing is ongoing. And now we are going to have another killing in Enugu State. So let it be on record that the governor of Enugu State has decided to bring a new Imo State in Enugu, and well, I don't know whether I would say it's a welcome development, but in Imo State, the Biafra people, innocent people, are being killed. Those people being killed are not even member of ESN. They are not member of Eastern Security Network. The people being killed in Ebonyi State are not member of the Eastern Security Network. And apart from the fact that every person in Biafra, every Biafran is IPOB member, either by registration, by proxy, by being born a Biafran indigenous person, the people being killed are innocent young men and women. So, and everybody now know that because of the fragile situation in Nigeria, people are not talking about it because the killing in Nigeria is too much. They are killing people every time, every day, every hour, every minute of the day. So, killing 20 people, killing 26 people in Biafra land is, it doesn't sound like a news to so many of them. So, but let it be on record that last night people were killed in Imo State and in Ebonyi State. And as you all know, the news is not carrying it. Somebody say, are we ready? Well, we are not, our own is, we are messengers. We are just delivering message. And I believe that the time to come and say we are going to do this, we are going to do that is over. It is going to be action and action and action. Action, they say, speak louder. So, by the time we are going to start this defense and revenge and avenging the death of our people, we hope that everybody will keep quiet. You see, the level where this struggle is now is not the time to tell you what we are going to do. It's not the time to tell you, or for somebody to tell you, are we ready? Are we ready? My brother, it is a matter of whether you, whether it is not a matter of whether you are ready or not ready. What is happening now is what we know that it will come. There are already killing and the jihad is ongoing on. Something that breaks my heart, of course, it does not move us an inch, is that most of the officers that are being used to perpetrate this heinous crime against Biafra people, some of them are also Biafrans. Some of them are Biafrans. Some of them are sellouts. Some of them, they are doing this so that they will be promoted and, without minding the consequences. Because every action of anybody from Biafra land who is a police officer, a military officer, every action, there is consequences. And the consequences will come. The consequences may not come to you today, but believe me, the consequences will come. The consequences of your action against your own people will definitely come. And it will definitely come sooner than you expected. So, today we are going to address and alert the public on the killings going on in Biafra land. Systematic genocide, systematic annihilation of Biafra people is ongoing, and we must stop them. We must stop them. We must stop them. We are going to do everything to stop them. And if you think that, for those who are asking, are we ready, are we ready, are we ready? My brother, my sister, if you are asking, are we ready, are we ready? It means that you are not even a Biafra. You don't even believe in Biafra. You don't believe in Biafra because even though you come online to support what we are doing, even though you come online to support Biafra because probably people know you and, so anybody, they know that nobody can publicly talk against Biafra now in Biafra land. Of course, God, they are trying to change that. So you are not with us. Because if you are with us, the question of are we ready should not be coming from you. No matter the condition of things, we need to sustain the propaganda being peddled by the government of Nigeria. We need to sustain the propaganda. We don't need to buy into the idea of we have killed 20 people, we have killed 50 people, we have killed 26 people, we have killed this, we have killed that. They have arrested IPOB member, they have arrested the Gonongo men. We cannot buy into those blackmail and propaganda. The Nigerian government are doing propaganda even when they did not kill anybody. They will come to tell you they have killed 10. We know they are killing. We know they are killing our people. We know they are killing our people, and we are going to kill them as well. Because in the process of this self-defensing ourselves, we are going to kill them. So, those who will say, are we prepared? Are we prepared? You don't need to say, are we prepared? You don't need to be asking stupid questions. All you need to do is to support and pray and watch out. Watch out.
Action speaks.
Some say if I sing this song they will tell me. I say no way for them. Do not tell the customer who is saying the fact. If you tell the customer, you are telling the truth. Yeah, man. Some say if you sing this song, they will chase you. Do not chase the customer who is saying the truth. Yeah, man. If you chase the customer, you are chasing the truth.
comes, you will know. Our leader has spoken to us. He has told us, keep your fingers crossed in 2 weeks and you'll see what will go on. Because they can't be killing us like, we know they are killing us every day. They are doing that. And they are making it look like they are so great people. They are doing something great. They're killing women and children, armless families. They're destroying families and they're killing families. They're bringing their soldiers down. But you know something? In the north, when you bend down looking at somebody's ass, your ass is open behind somebody else's looking at it. You think you can come in here and kill our people? Bring them down. Bring down the soldiers. Bring all of them down. By the time we're done with you, you will not have a nation to go back to. That's correct. That's very, very correct. And we're all right. This morning, something else that came up with China Samuru. I have to let him talk to us and tell us exactly what's up.
Depending on your time zone. Mazi China Samuru is from Obingwa. Obingwa is in Abia State. And Mazi China Samuru is serving the indigenous people of Biafra in the Directorate of State. Today, 18th, I have decided to come on air so that we can be able to expose some of the crimes, the atrocities that are being committed against Biafrans on a daily basis. And the way forward, our people have to be very careful to see the ways the enemies are coming into our land. Today, the Nigerian police and the Nigerian military have launched a program, an operation called Keep the Southeast in Peace. But we all know they have not come to keep our Southeast in peace. They have decided to, everybody know they used to come on Operation Python Dance 1 and 2, and whenever they come with those operations, everybody know how they kill our people. The first Operation Python Dance, they came. The second one, they kill people in our leaders' residence. And now they decided that they will come with Operation Keep the Southeast Peace. We know all these are all deception. Everybody should know that the Fulani government have decided and they have given the order to shoot Biafrans at sight. You might not see people they will shoot on the streets, but they are kidnapping Biafrans all over in Biafra land. If you go to State CID in Imo State, thousands of Biafrans youths are being kept there and many people are being killed secretly. If you go to Abia State, the same thing. In Anambra, the same thing. In Delta State, the same thing. In Akwa Ibom, the same thing. They have continued to arrest our people who are traveling from one city to another. So as you are traveling, make sure you inform your families, make sure you inform your brothers, inform your wife, inform your friends when you are leaving home. Presently, we have 3 people that left Obibo. Igbocha going to Anambra for a couple of days now. They are missing their telephone numbers. Nobody could be able to hear from them. We know they have been kidnapped by the Nigerian military, either in Imo State or in Owerri. Maybe they have killed them or they have kept them somewhere. People do not know. Also, our people should know that there is something that they are doing. The Nigerian justice system is on strike. It's intentional by the Nigerian government. Because they know the moment the court is working, we can be able to go for a bail application against our people they are holding in the prisons, against our people they are being detained illegally. But it is a plan by the Nigerian government. They don't want the judiciary to go back to work, so they can arrest as many people as they can, arrest people they want, and keep them incommunicado. Maybe by the time the court will come back, many people might have died by that time. I'm also using this opportunity to tell our people, wherever you are, all those who say that they left the Nigerian military to join the ESN, to join the Ipob families, you have to be very, very careful, because we found out that many of you are the moles in Ipob. Many of you were bought by the Nigerian government and you came in to join the ESN, you came in to join Ipob families. If you know that you are among those people, you have to be very careful. because we have taken a lot from you people. Every IPOB family member must be very careful of who is around him. Be very careful. Our leadership, the leadership of IPOB have warned people not to have any meeting. You can have your meetings online. There are many different ways to have meeting without having a physical meeting, because all those moles are pointing out to all those venues where people are having meeting. Any coordinator who will disobediently organize any meeting, organize any physical meeting in Biafra land, even in other places not outside Biafra land or in Nigeria, if anything happens to our people, he will pay the consequences, because he's risking the life of our people. The Nigerian military, the joint task force, they have been moving from house to house picking our people. Nobody is talking. The governors, they are coming out to tell they want peace, but the governors are not giving instruction to these security agencies to stop going to pick IPOB members in their houses. One thing is this: most of them will tell you they want peace, but on the other hand, they are planning to kill IPOB members. In Ebonyi State right now, Dave Omahi is hunting IPOB members with his Ebubago and the Joint Task Force. They are killing our people in Ebonyi State. They are pointing hands to IPOB members and they are picking them. Also, some IPOB members they have now started having meetings with politicians in Ebonyi State, because you think they have brought out money, you now want to sell your people because of money. This is the time we are warning every Biafran, every IPOB member. For those of you that have joined Ebubago, put in mind that you are joining Ebubago, the main purpose is to come to kill our people, to kill your own fellow brothers. We are fighting for freedom, and the freedom we are fighting is for everyone. But if you decide that the best way you can go, the governors they have impoverished our people. We have no roads, no medical facilities, we do not have anything that we can be proud of. The same politicians, the same governors who have called you from time to time to come and vote for them. Also, I'm using this opportunity to talk to our people within Aba and Obingwa. There is a particular military officer who is going to where there are car washes. They are picking up people who are normally using marijuana, Igbo. They have gathered as many of them. They invited them to a place in Obingwa. I'm not going to mention the name of the place. Almost all those who are Igbo users, they organized them in a place. They gave them a military uniform. They gave them a shirt. They gave them a certificate. They provided as many drugs as they want for them. And they asked them that from now, they have been recruited into the army. They will be coming for training 3 times in a week. They gave them a certificate as somebody who had been recruited in the army, and asked every one of them to go and take picture. Take a picture and you return the picture to them. Maybe they will send it to Abuja that they have recruited many people. If you are among these people, put in your mind that they have come to kill you. They are going to use you to kill your own brothers and sisters. Because of what you are using, because you have decided that Igbo is what will take away your life. That is why. But I know that some of them have withdrawn. Some of them understood that they want to use them to unleash terror against our own people. Some of them, the Igbo cleared in their eyes. They withdrew back. They said they are not very clear. Let me ask you, is that the way to enlist somebody into the army? Have you asked yourself, why are they enlisting you now into the army in this particular way? The place they brought you people, those arms and ammunition that they kept there, who do you want to kill? Who do you want to kill with those ammunitions? Now they are training all of you. Who are you going to kill? Is there Boko Haram in the land? They are the Boko Haram. The Nigerian army is the people in the Boko Haram. They are the ones that have come down to our land to kill our people. So I am calling all of you, if your brother and sister who is using Igbo, those ones who are depending their lives on drugs, and you know you are among the people they have enlisted into this particular security, they tell you you are a federal security, a federal vigilante, give you an army uniform, give you a t-shirt, and handed you over a certificate. Take those things and return back to them. Tell them that they cannot use you to kill your brothers. Because one thing is this, the drugs that they are providing for you people, they are making sure that you guys are losing your senses. You are losing your senses, and they will use you people as a tool against your own people. You might kill your brother. All those Igbo they brought for you, all those drugs that they brought for you, do you know exactly what is inside? It is because of your long throat. Because you decided to use drugs to destroy yourself. That is why they are coming through drugs. And also I am calling our people, we should stop consumption of these sachet hot drinks. Sachet hot drinks is where Nigerian military are infusing many chemicals against our young men. Do stop taking sachet hot drinks. This is where they are infusing those chemicals. If you see people selling, avoid taking those. It's better you take ordinary pame, even if it is the local kai kai in your village. It is better for you than all these sachet drinks. These sachet drinks that they are selling, they are using it to destroy our youth, because most of them are being infused with chemicals that are affecting their mental capacity. I am also using this opportunity calling our people who are sitting around playing draft, talking things you don't know about Biafra. You are risking yourself. You are risking your life. You are risking people around you. The Nigerian security, they are everywhere. Some of them are in the uniform of NYC students. They are driving keke. They are coming up with all kind of. They disguise themselves in any way. Some of them will raise topics, start talking in support of Biafra. Keep away from them, because the next thing they will do, they will pick you off. Your family may not see you again. One thing we have to know, Biafra will come. All those things they are doing is the things they're supposed to do in a time of war. But we have to be very, very careful in what we are doing. The Nigerian military is going everywhere, harassing people. They were in Bend the last time. A police station was set ablaze by the unknown gunmen. They went to Bend there. They arrested many young people. Nobody knows where they have taken those young people. 2 days ago, I think Bend, the people rose and they protested about the way they are arresting their people. They move out from their place from Bend. Now they move to Uzakole, Ozitem. Yesterday night, they said there was coffee. They were shooting all night in Uzakole. The question is this: what is the Nigerian military doing in Uzakole? What is happening in Uzakole? Is there any problem in Uzakole? But what I'm saying is that the people of Uzakole must rise up, because Uzakole was where one of the fiercest battles happened during the Biafran Civil War. The Fulanis do not forget. They do not forget where the people were killed. They suffered a heavy blow in Uzakole. Babangida can tell the story more better. And for that reason, as they are bringing war to our land, their first target, Uzakole, will be as some of their main target. Aba, all these places you see them drafting in military people where there is nothing happening in those places. The youth in these areas, the elders in this area must rise up, because the Nigerian government have come again to kill our people. They have declared war against our people. You might not see it, but they have already sent in their mercenaries, the military personnel they want. They are already in our land. Therefore, we are calling all IPOB members. Wherever you are, you have to be very careful. Whether you are a principal officer, you are an IPOB member, do not be afraid of the enemy. Make sure you are not afraid of the enemy. You must stand up any of those people. If you realize those people pointing fingers at you people, you do not need to talk too much. make sure you get their information. It is as they are pointing hands at you, get their information also and report to the nearest coordinator, because they cannot be in our land and they are conniving with foreigners. They should know that. All of them that are in Ebubago, put in your mind that you are conniving with the invaders, you are conniving with foreigners, you are conniving with the Islamists in our land to kill our own people. We know that most of us will die, but at the end we know Biafra will come. It is just a matter of time. What we are doing, we know what we are doing. The restoration of Biafra is something that nobody can stop. They can decide to arrest people, but it's only very unfortunate that many people they are arresting are people who are not even IPOB members. They are just Biafrans, maybe Biafra sympathizers. That is why we ask people to belong to IPOB, so that when there is danger you can understand, not you go in the street, you talk. I know everybody will not be in IPOB, but you have to be very, very careful. Since the country is not good, our land is under siege by the Islamists. They have inserted their people, drafted all their police, every nook and cranny of Biafra land. But the question is this: after all this, will they be able to defeat us? And we said no. As long as this generation of the IPOBs are present, this generation, we will teach Nigeria a lesson they have never learned before. We will teach them that it doesn't matter the population, that only those who believe in the name of Chukwuokike will restore this nation called Biafra. They think they can do anything. They have adopted many of our people they are missing. And one thing I have to tell every one of you, most of the governors are not in control of what is happening in our land. Every one of you must know that none of them is in control of what is happening in our land. The governor will be there, they will pick somebody and kill him. The governor have no power. He can't even question the army. He can't even question the police. That is to show you that you are on your own. You can see that just the southern governors gathered together to declare, to ban open grazing in the south. You see how they are being threatened, the left and right. Everybody being threatening them. Another people I am going to talk about is Iyke. Iyke have gathered all the people that Ateketom was using. All the cult people they were using, they have used them now, and they recruited them in Ospak. The team of Donwani, the guy that Iyke killed. Most of the boys he were pursuing, now Iyke have returned all of them. He now bring all of them together to work with the military. Iyke have asked them to hunt IPOB members down in Biafra land, in Iguacha. But the question, Iyke, all you are doing, you cannot deny all you are doing in Iguacha against Igbos. The Igbo Biafrans that are living in Iguacha. You have given a command, you ask them, that is why you bring all those criminals. You want to use them to pacify the killing of Donwani. You are the one who killed Donwani. Most of the boys ran away. Now you have gathered them with the cult of Ateketom. You have gathered all of them now and bring them in Ospak. They are going house to house, killing IPOB members. And you think we don't know? The army and the police, they have all joined together with cult people to kill Biafrans in their own land. One thing is this, Iyke, when things will happen, you will come and say they kill security people. So these Biafrans they are killing, are they not human beings? Iyke. All these people that the Nigerian police and security are killing on daily basis, we are asking you, are they not human beings? Iyke, are these people Biafrans you are killing in Obibo, are they not human beings? One thing is sure, you may boast, you may pay people to do what they will do, but there are people in life you can never lay your hands on them. Instead, they will lay their hands on you. Iyke, IPOB will never forgive you wherever you are. Hope Uzodinma, IPOB members will never forgive you wherever you are. Till Hope Uzodinma will live and die, his leg will never step anywhere IPOB members are living. Anywhere. I don't want to talk about Joe Igbope. Our people, Igbo people in Lagos should know what to do to Joe Igbope. Anywhere they see Joe Igbope, where he walks on the streets of Lagos, anywhere, there must be a mob action against Joe Igbope. Joe Igbope have the audacity to come on Facebook and say that anywhere IPOB member says that he should be killed, the house should be destroyed, there should be. We are urging all IPOB members. It is a challenge. We should mob Joe Igbope as a common criminal in the street of Lagos. If we do not do it, let the heaven and earth fall. For those of them making indiscriminative statements that they will do us this and do us that, we are also working for you. We are working to get you. But one thing is, if we do not teach some of people a lesson like Joe Igbope in Lagos, it is a slap on IPOB. Every IPOB member, wherever you are, Joe Igbope coming on air to say that we should be killed in Lagos, that anywhere they see IPOB member, anywhere he is sitting, anywhere they have meeting, that they should kill the person, destroy the building, and demolish the place. IPOB members worldwide, this is a challenge against us. We must protect our people in Lagos. Joe Igbope must be hunted down in Lagos, in the marketplace, in the church place. Anybody who tries to protect Joe Igbope will go down with Joe Igbope. We will mob Joe Igbope down like a common criminal on the street of Lagos. He came home the other time. He was making mouth. This stupid Joe Igbope, during the NSAS, he was calling telephone begging, thinking that he will be hunted down in Lagos. Now he has developed new wings. And now he has come to tell us that we should be killed in Lagos. Everybody should know that Joe Igbope was calling and begging. Joe Igbope was calling when the NSAS was happening in Lagos. He was calling and begging that his life should be spared. He was calling IPOB and begging, asking that he want to give some money to beg. IPOB told him to hell. Now Joe Igbope has come back to say now that IPOB members should be killed in Lagos. If IPOB Lagos do not take it as a challenge, IPOB worldwide is taking this as a challenge. We must hunt down Joe Igbope. We must hunt down Jason Iyke, Hope Uzodinma, and all these governors who have taken it as a challenge to kill IPOB members. Hope Uzodinma cannot run and go anywhere. He can never hide anywhere. Hope Uzodinma will continue to run. He will never have peace until the death of all the people killed in Imo State. We revenge all of them. They have killed a lot of people in Imo State. Right now, when they catch you, they will just say you are one of those unknown gunmen. That is their new tactics and their new way. Anybody they catch, they say he's the new IPOB. He's one of the IPOB members. They caught somebody in Abuja, a man who deal with cult people. They catch you, they say that is their new terminology. That is their new accusation on anybody. You are part of ESN. They will drop guns in front of you and they claim you are ESN. The world should know this. Hope Uzodinma, you can never run away from your land. All the people you have killed, we will never forgive you. Not today, not tomorrow. Above all, Biafrans, I want to assure every one of you there are Biafrans all over the world who are hell-bent that we must restore Biafra. Those at home must have your faith must continue. Do not be afraid of anything they are doing. When the movie about is to end, that is when you see a lot of killings, a lot of gunshots. That is what is happening right now. And I'm calling everyone, every IPOB member, rise up. Do not be afraid of the enemy. It is your duty to say pass information, accurate information. Let us stop all the fake information some of you are using to deceive others. Give us accurate information what is happening in your place. The radio is always working. You people have many ways to disseminate information. We are calling upon you, all the villages, all the places the Nigerian military are harassing people. Do not forget or do not neglect to share the experience or whatever they do in your village. Bring it up. We will look into it. The motive of everything we are doing is to restore Biafra and remove the Fulani herdsmen, terrorist people in our land. That is our motive. And we have assured them that Fulani herdsmen will never operate in our land unless this generation of Biafrans are not alive. Even if it takes us more 2-3 years, we will make sure no Fulani herdsmen will operate in Biafra land. It is a promise, it is not a threat. Our doors have been open for them. They have been doing their business in our land for many years until they trigger the killing of our people, killing of our mothers, raping our sisters, destroying our farms. And when you talk, because they feel they are in the government. But I know by the time we finish this battle with them, we finish this struggle with them, they will know indeed that Ipob was choosing to come and defend this Biafran kingdom. They can never in their life take hold of our land. They can take the land of other people, but they can never invade and take over our land. That land belongs to us. It is something everybody must rise up and understand. It is not the time to pray. If you are praying, make sure you have your knife. You are praying, make sure you have your gun. While you are praying, if anything happens, you open your eye and you defend yourself. That is what everybody is supposed to do. I do not want to talk about pastors. I know some pastors are already praying for the restoration of Biafra. We know that many of them are also in support of the restoration of Biafra. And what we are saying is that rise up, support this, and stop making unguarded statements against the restoration of Biafra. If Biafra comes today, it is we and you. It is our children. Some of us fighting this battle may not be able to see Biafra, but most of you, we are fighting it so that your children and our own children will have a future, will not have a place they will call their own place. Mazi, this is all I have this afternoon to talk to our people. I do not know if you have any question to ask me.
Oh, yes.
I am.
Oh, yes,
Thank
I
you.
do. Because I'm waiting for you to finish.
Yes.
There was a comment somebody made. It was I couldn't play because of where I'm at. It's somebody from Emekuku. Two of them. They were saying the role Uzodimba is playing in Owerri. And then, upon all that is happening, the Oduduwas are living, the middle belt living. Where will somebody like Uzodimba go and start?
All right, I'm sorry about that. What I'm going to do is this is a repeat program that came up yesterday on Mazi program, USA 1. That was Chinasa Nwuru. The important thing is you have heard the information that is given out, because for me, this is very, very important. He's reporting about situation at home, and I know that most of us have listened diligently. My question in this whole thing is, how can you continue arresting people and locking them up when the courts are on strike? Is this a country? Do you call this thing Nigeria a country? In my whole life, I've never seen anything like this. I'm telling you honestly. Because normally, in the civilized world, people that are real countries, let's assume that the judiciary is going on strike. They always create, it's like doctors going on strike. They always create a situation where emergencies can be handled. If the police can go out there and continue arresting people and locking them up, meanwhile they say the court is on strike, they can't take them to court, so why are they arresting them? Why? If the court should go on strike, then the arrest should go on strike too. You can't be arresting people and locking them up. This is the only thing that happens in a dejected and rejected entity called a country. Nigeria is not a country. It's just terrible. want the world to hear all this, because people don't really understand what is going on over there. When people talk, they want to talk about the environment where they are. They think that things are normal out there. No. Nigeria is so dejected. I had an argument, serious argument, that was almost embarrassing, when somebody said, a friend of ours, somebody who's a friend, died. He's from Ivory Coast somewhere, and the story now is people were raising funds, and there are people say, well, the fund you're just raising for the family, because the government will take the body home. And I say, well, what do you mean government take the body home? He said it's done everywhere. That every country, especially in African countries, when their citizens die, their government take the body home. I say, which country is that? And the person looked at me as if you are not informed, as if I'm very ignorant. That even happens in Nigeria. I said, are you a Nigerian? He said, no, we took it. Nigeria do it. They send bodies home. I said, for which country are you talking about? Maybe in other countries. I live in the United States. I've lived almost half of my life more than here. I came here as a young person, and I never heard anything like that. You can't even take deportees home. You talk of carrying dead bodies home. I never heard that. So the guy looked at me like you because you don't ask questions, you don't know. I said, my friend, just talk about your country, because Nigeria is not a country. You can't go to Nigeria and tell Nigeria that somebody died. Government is going to carry the body home. That's a big joke. I tried to tell him a story of my cousin. I had a cousin who lives in California. Actually, he lived in California at the time with his family. And they all traveled to Japan. He took his children. They were young kids. Took them and his wife. They all went to Japan. And the son was the one holding the briefcase of the family. The father gave him a briefcase to hold, and he was carrying it. And the motorcycle man just ran in, broom, snatched his briefcase from this guy, from the little child, and took off. So everything they had, all their documents, their money, their credit card, everything was in that briefcase. This is a man, it's my cousin, my direct cousin. He's already made, for people like him, going to live in Nigeria doesn't go. Being a citizen of the United States is a waste of time. He had so much money. He was okay, was comfortable. So what happened? Now they were stuck in Germany. They had no money, no credit card, nothing. And their thought came, let's go to Nigerian embassy and file a report. So they went to the embassy and they told their story. The first thing, my cousin, the story is better in his mouth. He said, the first thing I can say, Oga, he just laughed. Oga, we don't hear this kind of tire back. They just shut them out. There was no help. Now the wife said, okay, let's take these children. Let's go to the U.S. embassy. Don't forget they were not citizens. She and his wife, but the children were born in America. And they had no document, nothing to prove that they are from here. So when they got to the embassy, the first thing the embassy did was the children. They spoke to them. National pledge. Can you say it? And they sang it. The children, they know these things. The dialect, this accent was there and everything. And you know what the embassy decided? They said, you know something? We're going to take these children. Both of you can go take care of yourself. And the man was, how can you take them? We're all here. We don't have a family. They said, no, don't worry about how we can take care of them. First, they asked the children, have they eaten? They said, no, they took them in, they gave them food. The papa and the mama was waiting. And they said, we're going to take them. We're going to take them, we're going to make sure that they get to the United States, and because it's our U.S. citizens. This man was confused with his wife. It was his wife who later remembered. It's a true story. I'm not just making it up. A wife that too remembered later that the husband had a business friend in London, and his wife and the business partner's wife were friends. So the wife had called that woman a couple of times and remembered her phone number. They were able to place a course from Japan to London, and the woman told her husband, and all the arrangement was made. To cut a long story short, they finally got everything they wanted, and they came back to Oregon. They were in Michigan actually at the time. Yes, Michigan. And when they got back to Michigan, the man applied to become a citizen of the United States. So this to tell you, and then somebody is trying to argue with me that dead bodies are carried home by Nigerian government. I said anyway, and these people are small. They are small Africans, from small African countries, Cote d'Ivoire and all the rest of them. For them, they look at Nigeria as that giant. But these guys don't know what we're going through. That there's nothing called Nigeria. That they are just balloon, balloon bulo. When you shook small pin, you go poor. It's empty. All of them are looking at Nigeria as, oh, nah, you are Nigerian. They use the intimidation to intimidate all of you. They don't know that their countries run better. I've been to Cameroon, even before I came to this country. I went to Cameroon in the 70s to perform as a musician. And I saw things, and I'm like, this place, there's no lights out. The stadiums was already, in fact, we performed in the stadium, they call it Stadakwa. Those who are from Cameroon know what I'm talking about. There was already electricity. In fact, they go to movies in the afternoon. The kind of thing that we see here in this country, it was already there in the 70s in Cameroon. We never had anything like that in the zoo. It's the so-called Nigeria. Why are we fooling ourselves? So people look at you like you are just dying in silence. If you don't speak up, nobody's going to speak up for you. All African countries intimidation, all the mouth to mouth. Before I know when people will want to kill you, when they will tell you, Cotonou is Nigeria that's giving them electricity. Shut up! It's not giving them nothing. Uchiologi, you don't know what you're talking about. You can't give somebody what you don't have. You don't have any light. You don't have any drinking water, and you're telling me you're giving light to Cotonou. It's all story. When a woman is up there, he can make all the promises. Can say whatever he wants to say. So what we are saying in a nutshell is, say it the way it is anywhere you go. Don't be proud to answer a Nigerian, because nobody is a Nigerian. It's better to say, something, I'm Igbo man. It's better to say, I'm from Ijo, I'm Ijo man. I'm from Ijo nation. I'm from Oduduwa. Stop bringing yourself together as if you're a country. You're fooling yourself, because there's nothing called country. They can point what they want. The IGP can give all the orders they want. I've been hearing it this morning. Don't worry. The story is that when you bend down and you're peeping at somebody's ass, your ass is open too, because you got to bend down to do that. Somebody else is going to wipe that ass that you think. Keep coming. Come to our people. Come to our area where there is no problem, and think you can come there and create problem where there is none. We have heard the message of our brother Chila Sanworu. It's a very interesting message that he sent out. If you have any question to ask, I'm sure Chinasa is listening at the moment. If you have any question to ask in reference to that on our conversation, please do, because he'll be in a better position. But if he doesn't, maybe I will have an answer for you. All right, this is Radio Biafra. Now, another clip that I want to play before we open up the line is what is happening in Kaduna. El-Rufai is giving order for somebody to be arrested, and the person is trying to, I think the union guy, the guy in charge of the union there, is telling him that he has no power, no right to do what. These people, they think that they are too much. Our leader has told us, in 14 days, start counting. 14 days, we shall see. We will die. They will kill us. We will kill them. But in the end, Biafra will come. Because they are not going to give up. Somebody asked me yesterday, but why are these people so hell-bent on destroying your people? I said, I don't know. Somebody even sent me an interview yesterday that Rocha Sokorocha had with Channels TV. And he was talking sense in some part, and in some part he was not making sense. I was quite impressed with what he said anyway. A marriage not be by force. Even the crazy one, there's a crazy person, they call him Daddy Fresh. Yes, Daddy Fresh. I was running to his program yesterday when he said, I'm not saying I'm an advocate of divorce. That's the way he used it. If a woman doesn't want, I'm not saying that Nigeria should break. And listen to him, two sides of his mouth. I'm not saying that Nigeria should break, but I'm not advocating that we must be together. That he's an advocate of breakup or divorce. So if woman say no want again, waiting be the next thing make on a divorce. So I don't know what the issue is. You don't want a woman, and you don't want make him go. Which one be your wahala now? Which one be your wahala? We once had a friend, he's late now, and when he was living with his wife, they were always having problem. Every time problem. And eventually he traveled to Nigeria. He came back and was accusing his wife of sleeping with somebody. He was reporting to all of us. And somebody asked him, "But oh boy, this woman where they talking like, this is a woman you don't even want. So what will be your wahala? You don't want them, you don't want make other people. So if you don't want them, just give up. You go to the zoo, you enjoy yourself with your wives and because wives, he has them there. And then this one for here, you come back, you are monitoring the vehicle, the way motor go, which you told get he pass, and they say boyfriend living there. You don't want her. So why you no one give up now? You no one chop, you no one make dog chop. What will you do? Something you don't want to eat. The dog is down there wanting the food, waiting for you to throw the food down. You don't want the dog to eat the food. You are so worried. That's exactly what Nigeria is. You don't want us. The Igbo man is your problem. The Igbo man you don't like us. They ask you reason why, you have no reason. Okay, now let them go. So you can stay in peace with those you like. And they say no. Now wow. Listen to this. Let's take
tonight. Let's speak with Mr. Ayuba Waba, the president of the Nigerian Labour Congress, who joins us from Kaduna. Thank you so much, President of the Labour Congress, Mr. Waba, for joining us tonight. You've been declared wanted, and you've been advised to report to the police or report to the government. Have you done any of that?
Well, thank you very much, Akin. I want to thank you for this opportunity. Let me say clearly that the governor lacks power under the Constitution, under the Trade Union Act, and even under the Miscellaneous Act he's quoting, to declare any offender wanted. I say so because under the Nigerian Constitution and Trade Union Act, the NLC and trade unions have a fundamental right, one, to protest, to strike, lock out, assemble peacefully, especially in such a situation where workers are sacked in large number without respecting the provision of Section 20 of the Labour Act. Section 20 of the Labour Act prescribes clearly that before any employer or government contemplates redundancy or sack of workers, first, the unions shall be notified of one, the reason, two, the scope, and three, there must be a discussion to put the facts on the table. I want to put it to you that this provision has been violated. And therefore, if there is anybody that is supposed to be brought before the law, is the governor that has violated the sanctity of our labor law. So clearly speaking, in fact, today, the event of today, which you are saying, he came to the NEPA roundabout, we were there. In fact, the distance between where he was and where we are addressing the workers, because we are almost completed the rally for the day, we are taking prayers and maybe announcements. He came and entered the office. We learned he climbed up to see the crowd, and later the talks, higher talks, don't say counter protest, higher talk. And don't forget that in the morning, as early as 6 o'clock, I gave all the security agencies information about that government have higher talks. The contractor to those talks is Alhaji Hassan Goska from Hayam Banki in Kao, who is a car dealer, and we have it on clips. We have shared the clips with all the security agencies. I called all the offices this morning of security operatives in Kaduna and gave them this information before the talks came. They came
Mr. Waba,
because of our number.
So
hello,
I would like to ask, just a moment, Mr. Waba. All right.
It's important you hear this. They came to try to attack the workers, throwing stones. We apprehended 2, handed over to the police. And Nemesis caught up with them. As those at the back of them were throwing stones, and our workers were following them. They hit one of them with a stone, and he fell down on the spot and died. So clearly speaking, the police, I think, must have taken the cops. And you can see and find out that these are higher thoughts. Our protests have been peaceful. NLC is known and trade unions for peaceful protests. And that's why every member has a cap, has a shirt, has a tag indicating his union that he came from. This is very sad. I can say that clearly This is a crude abuse of power. And therefore, clearly speaking, the issue is an issue that we will follow up to the latter, because such a crude abuse of power cannot be allowed to go unchecked. If not, then we are gravitating through anarchy
quickly,
and also making sure that people are just thrown out of their jobs.
You see, he is making a point, and that's journalism. They won't let them land. Why are you in a rush to ask him a question? He is saying something that is very important that the world wants to hear, and you are there trying to interrupt him. If you knew the answer, why did you invite him? That's the question. That's the problem I have with all of them. All of them, they do it. All of them from beginning to the end. You ask him a question, you won't even let him answer the question. He started, even remember the interview of Muhammad Buhari by this that's this lady at the NTA. I don't know her name, to be honest. That the woman even was upset. Why don't you allow him to answer? You asking a question that you don't know an answer. The person that you asking the question is there talking. Why don't you be patient? That's where Nnamdi Kanu is different from all these idiots. Because Nnamdi will sit down there, even when you're abusing him, he will listen. He won't interrupt you. Then when you're done, he's going to say something. You don't interrupt. Look at the man was explaining something that was very important, history, something that most of us don't even know about. You are there trying to interrupt him. This is ridiculous. Biafrans, we are in deep hell together. Everybody is in what we are doing. Don't give it up. Keep your eyes on the ball. We will get there. We will get to our destiny. There's nobody out there that can stop what we are doing. Biafra is here with us. It's just a matter of time. Be patient. Be resolute. Keep your eye on the ball. Don't be distracted in any shape or form. We don't care. Within the house, within our home, there are saboteurs everywhere. We know. Like I said yesterday, I had listened to the interview. Somebody sent me, Rocha Sukrocha, with on channels. I was a little bit impressed. To be honest with you, I was, because he said a few things that I don't think I have time to go into that today, but probably tomorrow I'll be able to use that clip and listen, so that we can listen to it. All right, the line is open for you. You can make your calls at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, +1 929-406-9953. Please call us. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We'll take your calls.
The Supreme Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra.
Who is crying for freedom? Shall we die before you come to our rescue? Shall we die before you come to our rescue? I'm asking the world. They are killing my people, the innocent souls. Oh my God, fast. Oh my God. Politicians in this country, their salaries are excessive. Not even good to mention with mouth. When the Babylonians were messing up, God say you know one them. They are pushing us to the wall. When Babylonians were messing up, Sabina, you say you know one day. Fire chase them and burn them. Don't kill the Rasta man. Don't kill the truth. They say research on Nigeria. They say no way. When they say research on Nigeria, some say you go walk. They say research on Nigeria. Some say no way. No way, no way. Why stop?
Guide him, protect him, give him more wisdom, more than he gave to Solomon. May any move bring us closer to Biafra. The Chuko care and protect is going out and coming in. He said, Mazi, there's something got me got my eyes open. IDP declaring war against IPOB. You know, I see something our leader tweeted. Don't mind the media. Do the job. I commend you. If anyone accuse you of human rights violation, do report. They will report. The report will come to my table, and you know what I will do. So take the battle to them, wherever they are, and kill them. Or don't wait for another IDP, Usman. Okay, you have declared war. It's good that you made it open. You that are coming to kill somebody, know that you do not put your own life at home. What I want our people to do now, be vigilant. Anywhere you see that adopting or taking anybody, make sure that people around know. And there's a number our leader put on in case all this is going on. They will kill us and they will kill them. Biafra will come. Anytime what they are out is to declare how they will kill us, how they will maim us. What is going on in Southeast? Is it more than what is going on in North? Do you kill them? You never kill them. You pamper them. We have seen it. That's why we start doing what we are doing early 2014 when we joined the struggle, because we know that everything in Nigeria is about how to kill us, how to maim us. Where the past brokers of our leader, chapter 20, said we are in state of war. People who don't know that something is going on, they should know it now. They have turned our Lord to be war zone, and we are not scared of them. Yeah, I know, even though this war lasts 1,000 years, Fulani can never conquer us. They can never colonize us. They have given us option what to do to be free, and that is what we're gonna do. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much. Biafra. Oh, here, Biafra. All right, thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls. Call us. The lines are still open. I have another call coming in. Let me try this one. Okay, the caller just dropped. I don't know what happened. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. The IGP can give all the instruction he wants, all the order that he wants, but you know something? Pay attention, keep your eye on the ball, and don't let anybody distract you on what to do. Caller, good morning. Caller on straight line. Are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes. Mazi Peters, can you hear me, sir?
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Peters, Iyke. So, at your age, you are still saving the next generation. The next generation of Biafra. After this generation might have restored Biafra, you people will never joke with Mazi Peters. 81 with a narrow one generation. Also, love 1967, which 1970, America. All fire on a broadcast star. Mazi, okay, to question how much you know, Fufu, Mwawa. There's already to quote the machine, but some guys Kelo Wanila, oh, my Kasanga, Wanelo, the Tapai, oh, Yaron Namanda, and Dega, can I get to La? As I put out the Iyke, oh, they got her front and put on deck, or force them now. Your friends all over the world. Ona Hugala, Mazi Tina Saworu. That's one of my minutes. Fulani can never take our land. Mazi Tina Saworu, Yamail. Fulani will never take our land. Fulani will take our land. Heaven and earth will be shut down. Did that think we are joking? Somebody like you, Mazi Tina Saworu, somebody like you on this planet Earth. A human being will tell you that they are not a Biafra. Please that bastard. Dara. That's the name of the candidate, the Iyke. That's the Papa and Akani. How would you go to carry on as it like some that support in the Lamabo? Awesome Bagage, like how would go to them started. Oh, that's the Iyke Galata. First Chronicle, chapter 17, from verse 1 to end. That's the that's the verse 7, verse 9, verse 11, verse 12, verse 21, verse 22, and verse 25. That you are fulfilling your destiny on this earth. That no woman being can stop you from this. That's the land of nations, the land of Igbo. That 2 weeks I not in anybody know what I'm I woman to go to Kabia. Biafra, You will see Numbers chapter 31 from verse 1 to end. You will see verse 9, verse 4, verse 8 and verse 16. Very, very important. The holy war. We are moving into the war that we end the war. Let the American government stay there now. Let the world power stay. Are we apologizing? I'm not apologizing any bastard to restore our land back. You will see Leviticus chapter 17 from verse 1 to end. You will see verse 11, verse 12, and verse 14. Every life of every human being is in the blood. He also has opened the gate of hell by killing our commander. Yes, sir. Somebody be kind of fresh out with the uncle number here. We're going to be there. No, our land, and what I like to do. Yoruba, this is the opportunity, our brother. Oh, they do best. Our trust. The money to lose. We will drag Fulani, go put them for pretend. Pretend wait for they are coming. Oh, don't squat about. Hotel to could be a new hotel, to could be a new. What I'm not going to that away. When I mention you, the name of them more. Gloria. Now for.
Thank you. All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still taking calls at 646 920 4541 845 344 7984 plus 192 406 and 9953. Still call us. The line is still open for you to make your calls.
The people going. Shall we die before you come to our rescue? I'm asking the world. Shall we die before you come to our rescue? Shall we die before you come to our rescue? Get up, get up, get up. Before you come to our rescue.
Right now. Hey, wow. Pure sachet water 300 naira. Isn't that something? So good. Wow. All right, let's take a caller on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, Mazi. Yes, Mazi. Good afternoon from here. Mazi, my name is Desmond and I'm calling you from Italy.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, before I comment on your analysis this afternoon from here, please let me give out our numbers here in Italy for Biafrans in Italy to support ESN. And this number is from the IPOB national body in Italy, signed by the IPOB national coordinator in Italy. We are calling on all Biafrans in Italy, friends of Biafrans, our well-wishers and lovers of freedom, to please rise up and support what we are doing by supporting ESN. These are the numbers to call: +39 35 100 460 55. I repeat the number: +39 35 100 460 55. This number is for the IPOB national coordinator in Italy. The second number is +39 3512 551274. I repeat: +39 3512 551274. This number is for the national PRO IPOB in Italy. Please, any of the number you call, you'll be directed on how to support ESN. As long as you're a Biafran in Italy or you want to support ESN and you are in Italy, please do reach us through these numbers. Mazi, thank you for your good work. I want to just say something because this is not time for much talk. This is time for action. But then I want to call on Biafrans all over the world and also our people in Biafra land where the heat is ongoing, that please, if you are a Biafran in diaspora, you must always reach your people at home in one way or the other. And those of us that are capable to come to the internet, know what is going on, should be able to tell others, please, so that we are doing everything. IPOB, our leader, DOS, everybody is working, some human rights, society authorities in our land are working very hard to see that the abduction of innocent people in our land is being curtailed, is being reduced, and we have to support it. Our people at home must support it by being disciplined, by following orders, directives from IPOB, from Radio Biafra, from our leader Mazi NNAMDI'S. We must adhere. Some numbers has been out there. Please and please, if you see the police, if you notice any strange movement in your area across Biafra land, the whole of Biafra land, please call those numbers. Our people must be able to make available to their people. Advise your people to please go to Signal, download Signal, use Signal, because those numbers, most of them function very well as Signal. Please and please, we must do this thing to protect our land. The time now is action. They brought war onto our land and we have to defend our land. The Fulani can do whatever they like. I know one thing, everything they do is because they believe they have some saboteurs in our land and also by their side, so they can do anything. But at the end of this process, we cannot run away from our land. Fulani, this time around, we promise you, after the heat in Biafra, it will come to the north. Just wait for it. It is coming. 1967 to 70, this time you are going to feel the heat more than you expect. That is certain, because God has said so. Thank you very much, Mazi, and God bless you.
All right, thank you very much. What we're saying is keep your eyes on the ball, because we know that they cannot defeat us. The harder they come, the harder they will die. That's the way they're going to die, and there's no doubt in my mind about it. Call us. The line is still open, 646-9206.
Israelites, we call you. Come and make freedom. From where are you? Come and free the people of God. Biafra is reality. You cannot fight it alone. The war should join you. Biafra's agitation. We don't fight anymore. We don't want to fight again. We are praying for freedom.
Yeah, this is your brother from Ikoto land, Rolly.
Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon. So I want to tell our people, I think I will make I use pidgin English. I think that will be more fluently, because my tension is so high now.
Okay, no problem. Give us.
I beg, I want to tell our people because
tell us your name, sir. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
You say my name is Rolly Ikoto.
Oh, okay. Welcome to the program.
Your Ikoto brother.
There we go.
So I did interview one name. I did very, very touched, because from Aba, I did get some information from Aba, the way the abducting they take place, especially for night, for that Ezuku area, Mivatin area, Park area for Aba, because I don't need to expose myself. I get some family there too. So I did get a report for there, especially yesterday night, the activities they carry out for there yesterday night. The way that they adopt our boys, I want to beg our people, from waiting at the sea, we have already won the battle.
Yes.
But we want to beg our people, we don't want to lose our youth. Because what they are doing is that they are adopting our youth. I don't know how it will take possible, make our people know, to see how we will fit to avoid them for this last 2 weeks, so we'll get to take care of them very well. That is my major concern. Because I can't get to the tick something. I did watch one film yesterday. I was that film at the one news yesterday about 400 houses paid 20,000 to bound it in the north, so that they will go to farm for this rainy season. And the military, they are not there to do anything. They are not there now to those bandits. that are arrested, that are going to collect money. They go to people houses, go to collect money, and if you refuse to pay the money, this one are live news from TVC, TVC. If you refuse to pay the money, they will not disturb you. What they will do, if you go to the farm to go and work, they still go to the farm to identify people. Can you imagine that? That they go to the farm, if you don't pay the money, they'll say no, they'll leave the one you don't pay. The people who never pay the money, they'll start to abduct them. And the military cannot go there. And they are coming to our own land to come and be killing us. My brother, since morning, I just imagine, I don't feel just understand. But I know say we dey resolute. We are going to face them.
That's right.
Yes, that thing where they think say that oppression where they give us. See, so we know talk. And secondly, I don't know whether it go be possible. If possible, my brother, anytime when these people come like this, if we go fit they get maybe a TV station, what we gonna send? Make them go to ask our elders, all those people we call their, all those stupid elders, we call their elders. Make them go to ask them, make them give us live broadcast, especially by this kind of period. So when the pressure, they bring pressure to our people. We should look for ways so that we can go and interview them to ask them, okay, now they have brought the military. What are you saying? So that we go, no, it's not every time we fight against them, they will come and talk. But when they are fighting against us, they don't talk.
Yeah, no.
That thing is really bothering me. I think we should start hearing from them, or else we should think of how to unleash our anger on them. So that, because they are the people that are our major problem for what I've seen. Because if they are not there, the Fulani cannot come. If the Fulani don't have anybody to communicate with, they will not come to our land. It's because they are communicating with them. That's why they are coming to our land. So if they cannot speak for us, then we have to eliminate them. They have no use to us because they are the ones making them to be killing our people. You know, I don't know. I'm really touched, my brother. Let me give other people a chance. I'm really touched, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you very, very much. Your contribution is okay. The point that what our people have to understand is that from the beginning, you remember when we started this struggle, when our leader started it, honestly, there were not people, that was long before those of us who came in, because we are like, I count myself as a latecomer in the struggle. Didn't come into the struggle till about, I think, 2016 or 17, thereabout. So, but our leader has been on for many years. Nobody was talking about us. Nobody's writing about us. They are crying over because they have the monopoly. You know, they thought that because they have monopoly, it's going to continue. No. Small, our leader told us at the beginning, keep doing what you're doing. Be consistent. They will talk about you. There will come a time when if they don't write about you, nobody will buy their newspapers. It started like that. Gradually, they're talking, but at least they're lying. But at least they are talking. That's the important thing. Before, they don't used to talk at all. But now they are talking and they are lying, but it does not matter. You know something? CNN, all those big giants, they will come when the dead bodies start flowing. They will all come here. They will cover it, whether they like it or not. That's what news is. That's how they get paid. They stand by news. So don't worry about them. People are doing. We know these things. They are killing us every day. You know how many people they keep killing? Once Al Jazeera exposed one here, Al Jazeera didn't last. I think Obama just had to sign a paper for them to leave, because Buhari was embarrassed when it was shown what was happening in Aba, in the high school in Aba. He couldn't run away from it. The lady showed it, and that flashed it, and the world will say, "Oh, now wait a minute, what is going on?" Don't worry about whether they like writing about us or not. They will eventually write about us, regardless of what anybody says. They will, of course. Have a call on Principal Officer's line. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Ogochukwu. I'm calling you from Cote d'Ivoire.
Ogo, welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Okay. We have heard what IG, IGP of police said.
Yes.
I want to start that God will punish him and his family. That they are coming down to Biafra land to destroy our boys and girls without no remorse. I assure them that this will be the remarkable, as in, they will never forget this in a hurry. Yes. I promise them, by the name of Chukwu Okike Abiyama.
Yes, sir.
We serve the living God. We are not among those that are calling Jesus Jesus. We don't know who is Jesus. What we know is Chukwu Okike Abiama, Elohim, El Shaddai is what we know. Then he will come down from heaven with his own army to destroy Nigeria terrorists, because I don't believe there is government there. What we have in Nigeria is a terrorist. They have succeeded in making everybody to be moved. Everyone is scared of speaking, but let them not, as in, they should not worry. They should not worry. We Biafra, we are resolute. This is not the time for panic. I am talking to we Biafrans. Those are the forefront, those that are defending our land. Don't be afraid. Don't fear. They want to use this to intimidate us. They want to make us to be, as in, okay, we are not doing it again. Is a lie. This era of IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra, we don't go back.
Yes.
We will never go back. I say we will never. I say never. Even though it's one person that is remaining, we will never surrender to them for them to take over our land. We stand with Mazi NNAMDI'S. Nothing will make us to go back in this struggle. This struggle is either we will achieve what we want or we die achieving it. That will make us a hero. Yes. So my dear brothers and sisters, they want to make us to be afraid. It's not today. They have been killing us when IPOB is not there. You people should remember, they have been killing. They don't only kill Biafrans only. When they are through with us, they will move on to Yoruba land. You guys should know what is going on. We are the only one they are afraid of in that contraction, because they know we are capable. The British, they know what we did to them last time. And you, Katarina, you Kata rubbish that you are answering. I want to tell you that what you are doing will destroy you. It will also destroy Britain. Every one of you that is sitting down in any parliament that are supposed to talk in what is happening to Biafrans, and you people are keeping quiet, looking if they will defeat us or not. Let me tell you, Chukwu Okike Abiama is with us. Our ancestors is with us. We will never surrender to you people. This land of Biafra is ours. We are the Jewish. Do you people understand? We are the owners of the land. We cannot run away from you people. You can kill as much as you can. But what I know is at the end that Biafra will be restored.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Mazi.
There were my sister. Dalo. Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. It's touching, but you know something, after all said and done, we are here to actualize our land, and nobody's going to be able to take our land from us. It's not going to happen, honestly. I'm telling you that whether they like it or not, our life remains very sacrosanct. There is nothing any of them can do to stop us. We are here to make sure that our land is not taken away by any of them, and under no circumstances shall we even want to have anything to do with, succumbing to them. It's not possible. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I have a call coming in. Let me take this one. Caller on signal on okay. Caller, good morning. Are you there?
Good morning. Hi, Peters.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
There we
my name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Isiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi NNAMDI'S, for a time like this. I want to start from Joibukwe in Lagos. This very person, I think a time has reached. I heard that this man is from Newi. If this person is from Newi, and they have a compound where it come from. I think our people will start to show these people how wicked some of us are now. If this person has a compound, at least people should go to his compound and raise it down and trying to find him or whoever related to him and kill them. This is enough. This man has made so much mouth. Because if you continue like this, front and back, I don't think it will help us. Joey Bokwe must be destroyed, and his family, including Wazirike, all this group that is going to Fulani and try to pull our people down to be a slave forever, must stop. Now I want to talk to Tinubu and Obasanjo in Lagos. I think our leader have tried so much to open the eyes of the Yoruba people, because I see no reason why somebody like Obasanjo and Tinubu and their groups of fake pastors are trying to pull down their race down, to make sure their race remains slave, because Nigeria is not for any other people except Fulanis. This is a solid arrangement made between Fulanis, Ahmadu Bello, and Usman Danfodio far away years ago, and they have been working step by step by step. What they are trying to make sure they have captured everything on federal level from Abuja. Everything federal has captured by Fulanis. I don't have to go one by one. Now they use Ruga to go to all the local government to plant Ruga. Ruga means Fulani communities in each of the local government in the south, so that a time will come, they will picking their people from there as a senators, as a chairman local government, as a governors. Those time, our people will have disappeared. Our leader have tried so much to open the eyes of southern governors and southern senators and southern all these useless PDP and APC. People must understand that British has no good plan for other race in Nigeria except Fulanis. When they understand this, they will stand up and fight for their freedom.
Thank you.
Because the front, the coming years is going to be worse more than what we are seeing now. This is just the beginning of the beginning. I have a lot of things to say, but let me stop here so far.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. We have so many people lined up to make their calls, so we're gonna have to manage our time very well by making sure that at least we don't spend too much time talking. I know there's so much to be said, but you cannot finish all of them in one day. I have a call on the signal. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Good morning, Dr. Iyke Peters.
There, well, welcome to the program.
What a wonderful program, wonderful music from Jimmy Cliff.
Yes, sir.
That are very relevant to the present situation we're in now. Thank you very much for the good work you do for us, sir.
Yeah.
Now, one point that I would like to make, and I'll keep making that point. Can anyone justify the fact that we have something thousand middle belters living in IDP camps who were sacked by terrorists and having their towns and villages renamed the Fulani name. The army, they have not gone back to push away these criminals, these terrorists that drove people from their ancestral land, and now they are languishing in IDP camp. The other time we heard how these same terrorists who couldn't even stand them alive went to IDP camp and attacked them. Our army, our police, our security operative did not see it diligent enough to go and attack these people who are doing this. And as we speak, Boko Haram flag is flying on the state of Niger. And the army have not done anything to dislodge them and take over that state and restore it. Now, you narrated a very small story there that said that from Channel, I think you said it from Channel's report, yes, that they are going from house to house collecting 20,000 from farmers. Imagine criminal elements going house to house collecting money from indigenous people to allow them to farm. How many farmers can afford 20,000 naira? Some are scale farm, or what you call just people that farm for a living.
Yep.
And they're telling them to give you 20,000 naira. And then, failure to do that, they now go to the farms themselves, identifying and doing what? Kidnapping people that did not give them money. And we did not hear anything about our security operative doing anything about it. But rather, they are coming to the east to do what? To attack ESN. Nobody, or IPOB. There is nothing else. Who have never ever harassed the indigenous. Who have never ever kidnapped anybody. Who have never ever disrupted any activities of the people. But rather are in the bushes, chasing all these criminal bandits in the name of Yeti Allah Hatsman, who were in the bushes causing trouble for farmers, killing them if they protest, raping them, and doing all kinds of mayhem. These are the people that they want to go and fight, people that are doing the job they are supposed to do. Didn't that tell anybody anything, particularly to all our criminal governors and all our leaders and PGs and all that nonsense they have over there? And you have people who are willing to go and pinpoint at people who are saving them, protecting them, the only hope they have to be killed by Nigerian operatives. But they're not asking questions. Why are they not going to where this war, where the terrorists are raging war against army officers, killing the army? Look at what is happening in the internet. Look at the videos of army, a whole army barrack being ransacked by Fulani herdsmen. You see our soldiers being tied, had their hands behind their back. Only God knows what's going to happen to them. They're going to execute them.
Yep.
And we see all these things. And the only thing people want is to come and point at IPOB and ESN that is protecting them for them to be murdered. I hope everybody is listening. And for Joy Bokwe, I am against violence. But if you call for the death of anybody, you should be met with the same fate.
That's right.
How could you open your mouth? You are living in Yoruba land. Yoruba people are harboring you for all these years. Not a single Yoruba man has opened his mouth and called for the killing of Igbos. Just because an Oba said, if you don't vote for us, we drive into the ocean. You can see how much heat that generated. And you, a useless Igbo man, residing in another person's land, opening your mouth and saying that they should go after the IPOB and kill them. And anywhere you see them in that building, you should demolish the building. You have killed yourself, because now you've made yourself a target of. I'm telling you the truth. You are so stupid to call for the death of a fellow human being who have done you nothing. You were calling IPOB begging, promising to give money during the NSAS. Then because NSAS didn't get to you, then you felt emboldened now that you can do something. You forgot you were begging. But you know what? People will take care of you. I am sure, because this is a bold challenge. You said IPOB members should be killed. You should, I haven't seen it where you said it, but if you did say that, as evident from people who are confirming it, if you said that IPOB members should be killed, you know what? IPOB, they're going to hunt you anywhere you are and they're going to kill you. Because if you call for somebody's death, you are willing to face the same fate.
Yes.
Anybody who goes around killing people knows that if you are caught, you'll be killed.
Yes.
An eye for an eye. And you are so stupid to make such a statement when the people that are harboring you haven't even said anything like that. Even in the heat of suspicious allegations and nonsense, Tinubu is telling them about IPOB attacking Yoruba land. You see how they deflected it? And then did you hear anybody open his mouth and say, let's go kill IPOB? And you, that IPOB hasn't done anything, you open your mouth because you think you are safe in Yoruba land. You are stupid. There are many Igbos in Yoruba land, and I'm sure they're going to find you. You are a fool. You are a dumbass. And for all these governors who are not saying anything now, just like Simon Ekpa said, nobody is crying about the abduction. Nobody is crying about the killing. Nobody is crying about the all the terrorist activity that is going on against our people. Innocent people. And you know how dubious people are. People will be pointing at their enemies and accusing them of being members of IPOB. If somebody owes you a lot of money that you cannot pay, all you need to do is go and call the useless army we have in Nigeria and point at that person and say he's an IPOB member. They will go and abduct him and kill him, so that you can get away with the money that you owe him. This is what is going on. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
God bless you. All right. Thank you so much. In case of Joey Bokwe, let me be honest with you. I'm from Newi, and I know the history of his family. They've been known. His senior brother, they call him Iyke Wafia. He was killed by Bakassi. He's a thief. And we know that. Everybody knows that. So it's not from a home. The only thing I want to be sure is that I'm not sure he said what they are saying. I have not seen it. It's unconfirmed for me. And I'm calling out our brothers out there. If there's a video that he made where he said these things that is being accused of, please send it to Radio Biafra USA 2. I'd like to use it for my program. And even if he said something on the newspaper, I want you to bring up that paper. I need a link to that paper. Let me see it, because we need to address issues like this, because I need to give out his address here on radio, and then those who will take care of him, because he has already opened the Kanga worm. I need to, because I know his address. I will give it out on radio, but I won't do that yet until I am sure that he did say what he said, so that we can make him watch his back too. Because when he can get up boldly to say to kill a whole nation, kill the indigenous people of Biafra, you must be crazy. Anyway, like I said, the spirit of Biafra is something that is working on these people. They throw out things from their mouth without even realizing what they are saying. If you can go out there and say kill a whole entire nation, you're not even talking about the entire community, you're talking about the whole nation. We'll give out your address so that they can then to make you understand that the world is so little, because you'll be watching your back as you move on. But before I do that, I'm going to get the information. If anybody has the information out there, listeners, send it to Radio Biafra USA 2. Just inbox me with it, and then call my attention to it and tell me that you sent something, and I'm going to look at it. I have a call coming in. Let me take this one. Caller on Signal. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on Signal, are you there? Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Dr. Ipeta, how are you, sir?
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. So speaking to your brother Chidera, calling from my location. Just I carry one job now. You drop or you check if the video.
Okay.
And because Kawa send our brother Ben Oka for coffee, the downloaded the video is on your signal right away.
Very good.
Yeah. Mazi, if you permit me, I will just want to read this article from our brother Chinasa. He just sent this message just a moment ago.
Yes.
Now, when you look at what is going on in Biafra land, you see the IG of police. My argument this afternoon, based on this particular IG of police, is a very big shame to Igbo race entirely, because it was launched in Enugu. Now, if an man, his backyard is under fire, is now coming to launch restore of peace in Enugu State, in the east, in Igbo land. And the people that prescribe IPOB terrorists are keeping quiet. But there's a terrorist in the north resacking this particular man. This particular useless buffoon can't even go to his village. Now, look at what is near him. He said, do your job. I command you to do your job. If anyone accuses you of human rights violation, the report will come to my table, and you know what I will do. So take the battle to them, wherever they are, and what I will do to, so that there is something like whatever I do to the battle, take the battle to them, and I'm in a shady place. Sorry. Okay. What exactly what is saying here, that the IG of police is giving instruction to Nigeria police. Are you with me, sir, Dr. Peters? Yeah, he's giving instruction to Nigeria police to kill anybody they see in the east. He said, it's clearly stated here by our brother China Sanworu. He said it, I believe China Sanworu can come on air and clarify this particular issue. Because why I'm raising this issue, Peters, is very important. If China Sanworu is there, he must come and the way he did yesterday, because the IG of police is giving order to kill and saying that they should not mind anything human right. He said it here. He said, don't mind anybody who be accused of any human right. They will bring it to my table, and you know what I will do to them. You should not mind any media. You understand what I'm saying here?
Yes.
That the IG is telling the so-called governors, the so-called elite, the so-called all kinds of whatever you can name in Igbo land, and listen to IG of a Fulani man that is in Fulani land are not safe. No single state is called Fulani place where they claim that you can say is safe. But the same man come to launch a restore of peace. Their brother, in the name of Hope Usadima, is establishing search and flush. I don't know what they're flushing and what they're searching. Peters.
Yes.
When you read this statement, go to Martina Sanworu's Facebook. You will see the proper my text. I can't, because the way I just saw it this now, my body is boiling. I can't even read the statement one after the other, word by word.
Yes.
But what I understand clear here is that this man has given order to do anything. Not that we are afraid, but my warriors is in the quietness of Indigo. The leaders, the way they have sold their children for bloody ice cream. The Lai Mohammed say that they know where the bandits are, but because of one reason or the other, they will not shoot them. Because of echo whatever, they cannot bomb Boko Haram place. Echo is it echo watch or whatever echo they call it. We are preserving the nature. The reason why they will not bomb the terrorists hide places. Now, Gumi said Nigerian army know where the bandit is. The fourth major terrorist organization in the entire universe. They know where they are. But the Fulani man is going to the east, the peaceful area, to inaugurate Operation Flush, whatever he called it, and Operation Restoring Peace. We don't ask you for a peace. If there is a criminal in our land, we will take care of our criminal. The way they are paying their own criminal. They should leave our criminals alone. We will take care of our own criminal, because we have not complained to them.
Yes.
How many governors have raised a statement said that the criminal are disturbing the state? Let's mind that the governor one and say, okay, you are the one. But after they make a meeting, the southern Nigeria governor make a meeting. They did not ask the army or federal government to come. They said Buhari address elections based on security. Buhari open election. Not even one have done. Rather than that took the mass that traveled to France. Have you seen the video? My president here, I have seen him in a video. I have seen the foreign minister interview him. I have watched him live in television here. Where is the video where Buhari travel? Before I drop capitals.
Yeah.
You look at that useless woman, that girlfriend of Lai Mohammed, Catherine Leg, the all the Link and the Lai Mohammed, their husband and wife are both girlfriend. So the woman go to Iyke and tell that to Tiger Generator that the global world will be on Nigeria during the 2023 election. They must find a way to make strengthen democracy. So the global world, the world will not beam on Nigeria now. That people are dying a day. This week alone, how many can you just go to static Nigeria? Between this April that finished, 730 something people died. How many I can have this state now? How many kidnapped? But the president cannot say anything. The man is the Buhari went to visit the one they said Buhari went to Fulani for one single soldier. You can see the Macron's Facebook account. He went to attend the Fulani of one single soldier killed in France. But the 50 and including the tomato, but the army, the SS lady that was killed by a driver claiming that is a old time friend. And the one Boko Haram hijack and die. They buried those guys, but they did not attend the single flare. Soldiers are dropping down with Boronu and the rest of them. Buhari did not attend the single flare. But the man he went to visit France went to attend the flare of a single soldier. Lai Mohammed said they cannot bomb anything. That Iyke cannot add the word. Deep on Nigeria now. They can say Nigeria deep. The whole world cannot look into Nigeria. Only one election come. And the Nigerians are keeping quiet, claiming one Nigeria. Honestly, if you listen, come and talk because people, you are the head of the DOS, and when you speak, you carry weight than most of us shouting here. Come and speak to the Biafrans. What did that mean? By IG police, say do not mind any human rights, say anything human rights, take it away from the east. That is the statement, and that is how we be, and that is how they will carry it. And you can see the number of abductions going on day and night. You can see the Facebook from our sister this morning. It was a woman working at night, a woman not the face of the Ipob. It was shot by the side of the gutter. It's lying there. It was this man that discovered her. And this is the order given. And the evil leaders are keeping quiet and Peters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. All right. Like I said before, I am going to go in and look at that thing, whatever they said, Joey Bokwe said, and we want to listen to it. If he said that, because my brother just said he sent me the thing on his inbox, I'm going to look for it and I'm going to air it. What I need from you listeners all over the world, if he said what he said, we need his address. I'm going to announce his address over the air so he can hide himself. I can see where he's going to run to. He's Newi, man. I'm from Newi, yes. It's not important because whatever he is at Newi is not relevant. He doesn't go there. He lives in Lagos. He lives in Lagos. He married a Yoruba woman. And his life is all made in Lagos. His children are born in Lagos. So we're going to get his address and tell the world. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Peter, good morning. My name is Maima Nugonye Jaka. I am calling from United States of America. I'm calling from Washington, D.C. here. I'm from Amibo. Amibo in Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of King Jaja of Ipob. As I thank you for the good job you do, and I thank God Almighty for Mazi NNAMDI'S. Yes, Mazi, I mean, it's running. We know that that's the way it's going to be. The only thing I want to encourage the Biafrans, you do not have to be dismayed. You don't have to be scared, because this is what is expected to happen, and that is what is going to happen. We have dealt with these people so much. We have inflicted a lot of wound on them. Nigeria is where it is today because of Ipob, so they are so angry. But they will get over it. That's what it is. Nobody is running away from them. We thank God that Oduduwa people have risen up. We thank God the middle belt people have been risen up. Everybody have risen up. All the youth in the contraction called Nigeria, they know they are right now. So there is nothing. Everybody can just talk what they want to talk. They can make the noise. Making the noise of saying, oh, shoot them. Have they shot you? The only thing we have to do is we have to be very careful. Our people have to be very vigilant and very, extremely, very careful. Look around themselves. Just mind their security, do the thing, anything they can do to secure themselves. That's what we have to do. But as for this war, we are winning them. Mazi, you will see how desperate they are. I was looking at Taraba, and then I saw a lot of people who were carrying all their loads on their head and running. That means that those people are running. They have been uprooted from their homes. They are running. They are going to the refugee camp. Then you see how the Yorubas and the Oduduwas, they are rallying, and then everybody is gathering around. Then you go to Southern Kaduna, we see the problem, how the people were demonstrating, and then they say, arrest the man that is the head of the people demonstrating. It is not only in Biafra land, but the only difference in Biafra land is our own people, our own governors, who are supposed to either keep quiet or just act like every other governor from all the whole country. Rather, they are just come and then an open war against their own people. That is the thing. We don't need to raise too much voice, because this is an internal problem that we're going to deal. They are dealing with the Biafra, and they are dealing with the youth of the Biafra, that the people they are dealing with. And there is nothing that will make us to forgive them, because it is an abomination for you to kill your children and then thinking that the children will trust you in life. I don't know what these people are thinking about. I don't know if they're thinking that they're going to commit suicide, because as far as we are going to live in that land, believe me, after everything is said and done, then we're going to go and then visit them, and then they will just give an account of all the problems they have caused in our land. So I am calling on everybody. We still have our ESN, the Eastern Security Network. We have them, and this is the reason why Nigeria has become restless. The restlessness of Nigeria, and the reason why they have targeted the IPOB, is because of the ESN. But our ESN is there, they stand their ground. We're going to hunt them one by one. We are the owner of the land. We know all the terrors of our land. We know exactly how and where to get where we are getting. So do not be scared, my brother. Believe me, the only thing is that they put it in the radio, they put it in the television, they just put their threats, they talk, and then it becomes the news of the day. And then everybody will be scared that something is happening. There is nothing happening that have never happened. I am telling you. Remember when they went to our own house and then clear people? Then nothing much was said about it. Everybody was jubilating. But now, remember, the opinion of Nigeria have been divided, and it is against them. So we are winning this war. I want to encourage you, stand your ground, be safe. And then please, I am asking you, if you have not donated to the Eastern Security Network, I am urging you to use this opportunity now to donate to Eastern Security Network. Where are you going to donate? You have to go to our website, and that website is www.ipobinusa.org/donate. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Mazi, thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you so much for your call. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. What I'm going to do right now, I just need to play this clip that our brother sent to me about what Joey Bokwe said. So I want you to listen to it and make sure that, because I don't believe in he said. Now let's listen to him and see exactly what he said.
The banye kita ba efifie na sekwa efifie ọma ndị banye ni na ebe ma ebe onye anọ na Nigeria, na African countries, na Europe, na America, na Asia, anywhere in the world. Cabo second edition of a video were going to ban you. Nya na maka fene megas na bani the southeast. It is about the police. It is about police station alko. The by watching kete. The by watching kete. The okene watching kete. Where you on the okene? Ya say hapota ka akwu okwu. No na ife na eme n'obodo na ajụ okenye ọnọzikwa n'ụlọ. Eruwe mmụọ n'ọgbụ okenye ọnọzikwa n'ụlọ ife a wee na-eme asịsị je chọọ ndị okenye ebe ha nọ. Dịka m si ekwu ya, ha bụ m okenye. Tata maka second part of ife I yesterday. And ka gbasa ndị nwe ụlọ, ndị nwe hotels, ndị nọ isi afịa, ndị nwe ụlọ akwụkwọ ọ chọọchị ebe ọbụla mmadụ nwere ike ịgada na-ekwu okwu gbasara Ipob na Lagos. Ekwanụ ntị o, onye ọbụla nwere landlord, onye ọbụla nwere hotel, onye ọbụla nwere ebe a na-abịa aṅụ nkwụ, ụka ori nne na Lagos ebe a na-aṅụ nkwụ, ebe a ka a na-eme ife dị iche iche, na-ekwu ife dị iche iche, maka enwe hotel ebe ndị mmadụ na lodge, nwe ebe a na-aṅụ nkwụ, ụlọ nkwụ, ife na-ewu na ọ dị everywhere na Lagos. Na-enwe ụlọ akwụkwọ schools dị na be mmadụ, ndị ji be ha convert ahụ ebe a na-eme meeting ka a ga-esi wee mebi obodo. Ebe ọbụla ndị Ipob na nwere ike ịgada, ọ bụ n'afịa, ọ bụ na school, maka school adịghị anọ na weekends, adịghị agụ akwụkwọ na weekends, ọ bụ na field ebe a na-agba bọọlụ ka m anọ ewe na-akpa nkata ife a ga-eme ka obodo wee mebie, ka e wee nụọ ọgụ, ka e wee gbuo mmadụ. Achọpụta n'ọbe gị ka a na-eme meeting na ọ nọ na họtel gị, ọ nọ na baa gị, ọ na-afịa, ikekwe hall ebe a na-eme afịa, ọ hall ebe a na-ahaya for events. Iwe nye ndị mmadụ, ife nye ndị mmadụ store gị, ọ ebe a ga-eme events, ọ school gị, empty school gị na weekend, ọ na be gị, ọ na họtel gị, ma akwụ ife a na-eme. Maka ndị isi obodo achọpụta, unu ga-anakwa na o, maka ife a na-apụlanụ ka a ga-esi wee gbu mmadụ. Onye si na ga-egbu mmadụ, onye tụrụ alụ, ndị tụrụ agba, ndị na-ebe ahụ sị ka a ga-esi wee gbu mmadụ, ka a ga-esi wee mebi ife, unu ga-ata ahụfụ ya. Enwere ike nara isi of owu na ọkwa ife a na-ekwu ka nna agwụ ife dị in the cards, you lose it, and then ịkpọrọ ndị be gị pụọ. The Lagos amalutezi because ịkpara etu a si awe nwude kidnappers na Anambra State, eje were unu a gọọmenti ewe bulldozer wetu unu ahụ, you forfeit it to the government, ịbịa jee nga dị na ya. Sifa ka nchọ ka ngwụ na ifia. So ọ bụrụ na ị nwelu na be gị, ọfịs gị, họtel gị, unu ebe a na-aṅụ mmanya, afịa, church, schools, ebe dị iche iche mmadụ nwere ike ịnọ space, mmadụ nwere ebe a na-anọ meeting, weda nọ irube gị nọ n'ime be gị. Achọpụtara na nwere ndị ajọ mmadụ, ndị Ipob in particular na Lagos a ga ori ụka ka na-ezunye ụlọ, ori ụka ka na-ezunye ụlọ. Eji m esekpu mana wee na-ayọ ndị be anyị, dịka m si kwu nya na ejiri akpata atụfu abụọ ọgaranya na ifebe mmadụ si na mara ife a na-agbakwa n'ofe ka agba. Nwe ife ndị be anyị na-akpọ Igbo, ndị Nnewi na-akpọ Igbo ofe ka nwoke a na-agba ofe ka agba, nwaanyị a na-agba ofe ka agba. Anyị ga-abịa efulefu lelu mmatụ n'ọgbọ mma n'ukwu forever. 50 years after Biafra, aka na-akọ ife dị ka na-arụsị anya, a na-akọ akụkọ dị iche iche, tigbuo zọgbuo. Ejirokwa n'ọgụ, ejirozi ọgụ esetụlụ ife dị anya, ejirozi ọgụ esetụlụ ya. A na-ewere ọgụ jedebe ya ebetela aka, ekwubezie kwugido step 1 2 3 stage 1 2 3 4 5 6, a na-ekwuzi ọgụ na-abụ the last option. Igbu mmadụ na-abụ for last option. Maka ịnụ ọgụ a ga-emebi ife mmadụ tara afụfụ wee gaa afọ 50 years, anụ ọgụ ewetuwe na 10 minutes. Onye ọ na maka Ọnịcha dị ka agha dịrị, onye ọ na maka other cities dị, onye ọ na ma ka Iraq dị now, onye ọ na maka Syria dị now, Yemen, when I own. This is second part. Yesterday we said something. Meeting. No, na aga kita. Ọ bụrụ na be gị si ha kwapụrụ gị, ọ bụrụ na hotel gị si ha pụọrọ gị, ọ bụrụ na chọọchị gị si ha pụọrọ gị, ọ bụrụ na skuulu gị si ha pụọrọ gị, ọ bụrụ na afịa si ha pụọrọ gị, ọ bụrụ ebe a na-aṅụ mmanya si ha pụọrọ gị, ma ọ na n'iri be gị kioskụ enyere anybody enwude gị afọ ndị ahụ ọnụ ncha niile na-ama na Lagos unu ahụ forfeit. Maka na ife a na-eme na-atụ ndị mmadụ egwu. Ife mmebi na Lagos na NSAS 2 trillion ahịa arụ ya. 2 trillion naira will not do it. Ma gwa ụnụ iwe na-ewe ndị obodo ha sịrị si mekwa si zuzukwu ife ahụ bịakwa again ka ha gwa anyị na ha nwere mmadụ.
All right, I have had enough. I have had enough, and I don't think I need to continue hearing, to be honest with you. So what I need all of you to do, IPOB, is that Joe Igbokwe has declared war on IPOB. Hold on. I'm so touched, I'm so angry, I'm so upset at this moment. That's why I don't want to keep hearing this. I don't want to listen to it to the end. All I need you guys to do for me, please. He lives in Lagos. Forget about Nnewi, because Nnewi is an easy thing to get to where he lives, but he lives in Lagos. We want his address. Because he's our enemy right now. He has declared war on us. He has declared war on IPOB. This is not like he said. I am listening to him on video. He is the one on video talking. So, when somebody has declared war on you, you don't sit aside and close your hand. Joe Igbokwe is too small to fight IPOB. Who is Joe Igbokwe? What I need you guys to do, whoever has his address in Lagos, whoever is listening, we know his address. Send us his address and we will announce his address so that we can see how he's going to hide. Because he's our enemy right now. He has declared himself, and that's exactly what it is. Let me take a call. Coming in. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you, my brother. Mazi from the original location.
Yeah, I need a background. This background noise. This background noise there. I don't need to hear my voice.
I've gone out.
All right.
Joe Igbokwe have just signed the death warrant of himself and his family.
Yes.
I repeat, Joe Igbokwe have just signed the death warrant of himself and his entire family. That's all I can say today. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you very much, sir. Like I said before, please, if you're listening to me, send his address. Inbox me his address. My brother that inboxed me his this video, it's unbelievable. And I hope Ben, I hope you're listening to this, because it is unbelievable. I'm going to forward it to you. I'm going to forward it to everybody who wants to watch it. Joe Igbokwe has declared war on IPOB, and we are not going to fold our hands. We need his address. I need his address on air, please. Wherever he is, he's not going to be able to hide. I know I might be able to get it off my people in Lagos, yes. Because this is just like declaring war on an entire nation. And let us see how he's going to survive. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Make it very brief, please.
Mazi, good morning, sir. My name is Mazi Emeka. I'm calling from the other police USA.
Yes.
Mazi, Joe Igbokwe, I can tell you clearly, Joe Igbokwe, this announcement is just give. It's not Yoruba that send it.
Of course not.
These are wannabe. These are wannabe high service people.
Yes.
In fact, the address must bring out publicly, because Yoruba people, they call somebody like Joe Igbokwe Omale. Every Yoruba know that they are clean Igbo. Even Igbo just send a press release the other day. This thing is Joe Igbokwe do. It's just high service, and it must go down.
Yes.
Even in Lagos. Thank God it's in Lagos.
Yes,
and let me remind Joe Igbokwe that this Germany you people are running to. Germany was destroyed in the Second World War. Go YouTube and watch Germany. But today Germany repeat themselves. They are reminding us 50 years ago. Thank God, Obaguna trap.
Obanyego, honestly. We'll get his address. I will announce it on air so that we'll look for him. Caller, good morning. Caller on Principal Officer's line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Please turn down your radio.
Yes.
Turn down your radio.
Yeah, are you hearing me now?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much. I've been trying, but it seems like the lines are very, very hot this time around. What I want to say right now is that
yes.
Joe Bokwe is brother. I don't know possible in the way. Joe Bokwe is a brother to
Thank you. All of them, yeah.
Their family house is very close. That is, they share fence with Uruago Anglican Church. This Anglican Church, Uruago Anglican Church diocese, they share the same fence with the vicar. After the church, you will see the vicar. Then you move down a bit where they used to sell bread. You will see their family house. They should go there. Anybody that got that very place, they will give us the information where Ojoboko is. Because their family has been ostracized from me, we never to come back again for life. Iboko family, especially Jamato. So this to get them all this time, they think they wouldn't know. I know them, I know their family, even their brother self. I know their family members very well. So all these things they are doing, they open up in their naya. As I'm speaking to you right now, all these police people. There is this very voice I sent to you. Police people, their non-government their police station, they now turn to keke drivers. They are picking our people, taking them to another destination, especially in Owerri. In another destination, I send the voice, I send the voice record of the victim to you. Send them if they pick you from Ukwoji, they now take you to Orata or something of that nature. The vigilance there will combine that they work together and do something boginisi. They will accuse you of child trafficking and demand for 1 something million, 2 million, and these are the people. These are the people. Unknown gunmen and our men are dying for every blessed day. Go and listen to that very thing now. These people, it's time we start facing them because Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you very much, my brother. Let me see. I can take one more call before I call it a day. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Chinwe Ugala. I'm calling from Scotland.
Welcome to the program, my sister.
I actually heard the stupid Joey Bokwe and the comments he made. You know, sometimes in life, there are some things we achieve and we feel that we are on top of the world. He thinks that he's on top of the world. But that particular thing that pushes him to open his mouth and vomit nonsense is about to bring him down.
That's right.
And when in quote they have to have the untouchable. We are IPOB. We are whiter than white and whiter than snow. Yes. All we need to get you down is just 5 agents. They will render you touchable. Destroy that particular power if you know not even pick it. So we need it's so heartbreaking.
So heartbreaking.
What stage is he even talking about? Which of the stages is he trying to tell us? What kind of stupid advice was that he gave? But it's okay. It's okay. Be on again. Yeah. We don't need to talk much.
Exactly.
Now, boys, we don't even have voice. We don't even talk. It's all action. Let's see how we get where we get to.
That's right.
But my promise is that that flag, that Biafra flag, that flag must certainly rise in glory.
Oh yes.
That particular flag will certainly rise in glory. It's all natural, God.
Yes.
But in flag, I got Marianaka one day.
Amen.
Dignity,
Yes.
respect, and honor. Because it has to do with our life, the life of our generation and our families. It has to do with the blood of the innocent, the blood of the saints of different land. Bless you all.
Bless you, my sister Dalo. Thank you very much. This is very upsetting. Honestly, I am insisting, please. I am going to go off the air very soon because Mazi Alozie is coming in. And I'm going to send him this video also. If he has not received it yet, I'll find out from him. We need Joe Igbokwe's address. The address at Newi is, for me, it's not important because an ostracized family, so it's like he can create problem for his people outside Newi, and then because he doesn't hope to come back, he has a Yoruba wife, he has a married to, for him, all go. But you know something? Sorry is your name. We need his address. I'm not talking about address in Lagos. I'm going to try my best to get that address because we have families in Lagos. We have people we have a union. But actually, my people have a union in Lagos, the Newi people. We're going to get his address. His address is very paramount because we're going to announce it over the air so that he will see the wrath from IPOB. You know, it's enough to say he said or he said that. He is making a video. For him, it's a follow-up. We're going to call before. I don't even know about that. Because when I'm listening to him, it's like he's saying, this is a continuation of what I did yesterday. He specifically said IPOB. So, in other words, open on our Cindy Igbo, open on our warn on the mother that they should careful who they put in their homes, that these criminals are there. This, I understand that. He specifically said IPOB. He's declaring war on us. He is our enemy right now. He has never been our enemy, to be honest with you. I never paid attention to him because he's not important. We say nobody. It's just like me coming out to make noise about IPOB. Who am I? Nothing. But Onya, we never declared him our enemy. But now he has declared himself our enemy, and we're going to treat him as one. Somebody, whoever has his address in Lagos, should please send it to this station when I come back on air tomorrow. I need some. In fact, I'm looking at my inbox to make sure that if anybody sends that address, I'm going to get it. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. What happens right now is what? I have to go off the air because Mazi Alozie needs to be on air, and I'm not going to encroach into his time because of this idiot that I've just, the thing that I just heard. I'm going to call Mazi and make sure that if he doesn't have this video, I'll send it to him. But possibly he has it already. Somebody must have sent it to him too, just the way they send it to me. All right, from here, like I said, tomorrow is another day. We'll be together again. Don't forget, we are still raising funds for our ESN. The address is very simple. Go to www.ipobinusa.org and make whatever donation you want to make it over there because we are here. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Going at the air this time. I'll be with you again tomorrow. Sorry for callers who are trying to come in. I can't take from here, it's goodbye.
Lies our rally